Arthur's good. He's the best man we got. And this is easy.
But he complains a lot.
What is it? Turns out there's a big weakness in the building. They replaced a window to improve security, but the bricks are real weak.
So?
The vault's right behind.
Fellow sold me the plans, told me all about it. It's an open secret in town, due to be fixed any day, apparently.
And we got enough explosives?
I don't think so.
Well, then what are we waiting for? Come on!
Well, just no wine in there, Arthur Morgan.
Shut up. I'll make you wine.
Oh, give me this.
Well, friends, it is the rumor that will not die, which I suppose is a good thing, ultimately. I mean, it's good to be optimistic and believe the best in people and video game companies. That's sarcasm. And hot on the heels of the Red Dead 1 port release, we have these unsubstantiated rumors of Red Dead Redemption 3. Let's have a friendly discussion.
Gelden Tongs? I thought you were the horse expert! What do you reckon, Morgan?
I reckon you two are made for each other.
Made for each other.
If you are new to this channel, greetings. I'm your friendly neighbor, Super Antonio, and please be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you would enjoy seeing more of my Red Dead Redemption 2 content.
By the way, has anybody seen my compass?
I ain't. Didn't know you had one.
Yeah, I had it since my first day in the Navy. Can't believe I'd gone and lost it.
Well, keep my eye out for another one.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. You know, the amount we move around, it's a useful thing to have.
If you do a Google search for Red Dead Redemption 3, these are the results you will get at the time of this video. Top stories: Rockstar reportedly busy at work on Red Dead Redemption 3. Leaker claims Red Dead Redemption 3 is in development. Gaming: Red Dead Redemption 3 is reportedly in the works. Red Dead Redemption 3 open world map includes Mexico and South America. Red Dead Redemption 3, quote, officially in the works, it's claimed. Is Red Dead Redemption 3 in active development over at Rockstar Games? Red Dead Redemption 3 confirmed. Note the keywords: reportedly, claims, officially, in quotes.
What's happened to you, Arthur? 3 young, healthy women want you to take them a robbing. You're worried about house chores. Let's go.
So from Game Rant, or Gamer Ant, which I prefer, we have Leaker claims Red Dead Redemption 3 is in development. A reputable leaker, is there really such a thing, claims that Red Dead Redemption 3, the quote-unquote hypothetical third installment in Rockstar's open-world Western series, is in development. Claims. You can claim anything. The definition of claim is to state or assert that something is the case, typically without providing evidence or proof, which is the current state of modern news media. It's all about generating clicks. That's all they care about. Fans have all kinds of theories about a potential Red Dead Redemption 3. Some have suggested that it should be a prequel game, this time following the formation of the Vanderlinde gang, and being set more during the heyday of the West, as opposed to its dying days. Others want a Red Dead Redemption 3 to follow the exploits of some of Red Dead Redemption 2's breakout characters like Sadie Adler. Others still want a Red Dead Redemption 3 all about Jack Marston. Whatever direction Rockstar goes with Red Dead Redemption 3, fans will have to wait some time to find out. We have a related article linked here. Red Dead Online update adds 3 new missions to the game. The only actual piece of news here: Red Dead Redemption 3 has not been officially announced at the time of this writing. Note that this is beneath the fold, so to speak, in the second paragraph. No one's reading it, and so fans should take any claims about the game with a grain of salt. But a reputable leaker says it's in development. My Time to Shine Hello is known for accurately leaking movie details, revealing all kinds of information about MCU projects that turned out to be true. Some of their scoops have been inaccurate, but that could be more due to reshoots than faulty information. My Time to Shine Hello isn't known for their video game scoops, But if they are to be believed, Red Dead Redemption 3 is, quote, in the works. So this current rumor comes from someone called My Time to Shine Hello, and we're just supposed to accept their claims because why? Because they don't teach critical analysis in school anymore. Because no one questions the source or the context. Let's move on. And then from Gaming Bible, we have the headline, Red Dead Redemption 3 open world concept includes Mexico and South America. No, it does not. Speaking with the Jefferies Virtual Global Interactive Entertainment Conference last year, Take-Two Interactive CEO Strauss Zelnick compared his company's major franchises, including Red Dead Redemption and Grand Theft Auto, to James Bond, in that they'll just keep going on forever. No time to die, indeed. Zelnick did stress that we'll be in for a long wait for the next Red Dead, however. Considering GTA 6 is still a few years away at least, that's not too shocking. It also requires you to be thoughtful and willing to rest the titles, so you have a sense of, wow, this is a rare event, Zelnick explained. I've always said that annualizing non-sports titles runs the risk of burning out the intellectual property, even if it's good. So we take the time to make something we think is incredibly phenomenal, and we rest titles intentionally so that there's pent-up demand for that title, so it's a special event. While we wait possibly years for more news on Red Dead Redemption 3, fans are already desperately imagining what the game could look like, where it could be set, and who could star. Herr Strauss has to be a reference to Strauss Zelnick, the CEO of Rockstar.
You know how it is. People is happy to borrow off someone like me, but more enthusiastic paying back to someone like you.
Of course.
Resting the titles. To me, that's another way of saying they're not going to release anything until the culture calms down and depolarizes. Because at this point, no matter what you put out, someone's going to be offended. Someone's going to want a boycott. Sounds to me like Rockstar just wants to keep its head down, push GTA Online, and ride out this storm. From Insider Gaming, Red Dead Redemption 3, quote, officially in the works, unquote. It is claimed. It has been claimed online by a popular leaker that Red Dead Redemption 3 is officially in the works. This could be because Grand Theft Auto 6 is nearing the end of its development cycle and preparing for its impending announcement and subsequent release. And as a result, Rockstar is pivoting to focus on Red Dead Redemption 3, which will likely be another 6 or 7 years from being released. And my favorite, from Xfire. Is Red Dead Redemption 3 in active development over at Rockstar Games? Hold on to your Stetsons, fellow gamers and digital cowpokes. The ever-churning rumor mill is giving us news about as welcome as rain after a long drought, especially if you are a fan of Red Dead Redemption. Was this written by a bot or someone who has actually played this game? How difficult would it be to do a tiny bit of research and start out with, hold on to your Big Valley hat? Or better yet, your Civil War Hardy hat. Also, fellow gamers, seriously, digital cowpokes. Sounds a little pedantic. Do you really need to read an article by someone who doesn't respect you?
Hey, what are you doing?
Stay back for your own sake. I walk with the undead.
What, you're a vampire?
I have been called many names over the centuries. Now go, or I'll feed on you too.
You're a goddamn idiot.
I'll suck you dry.
What in tarnation? No.
In my research, I also read the year 2030 thrown around as a speculated release date. Let that sink in for a moment. PS6 could be out by then, which I have way more faith in than Red Dead 3. I thought the world was supposed to end in 7 years, if we are to believe a certain Swedish teenager. I know she's 20 now, you know what I mean. And if you don't worry about it. This is one case where ignorance is truly bliss. I cannot abide this current journalistic trend of passing off rumor and innuendo as news. No one's ever going to win a Pulitzer Prize for a headline that generated the most clicks, even though that seems to be the future we are heading for, perhaps in 7 years. I understand that I have a quirky sense of humor, I speak in hyperbole, I enjoy making ridiculous claims in a very serious and scholarly tone, but this is not a news channel. All I do is talk about a game I love, offer my opinions, and try, in my humble way, to entertain you. Optimally, I want you to have my videos on in the background while you play Red Dead Redemption 2. Journalism, however, even video game journalism, is supposed to be subject to a higher standard, and that standard is to report the truth, unbiased and without opinion. A journalist used to be a noble profession. Ernest Hemingway, my favorite American writer, started out as a journalist. Same with Mark Twain, Hunter S. Thompson, and Truman Capote. What do we have now? Hold on to your hats, fellow gamers.
Aha! I see you found each other.
Sure did, Mr. Margaret.
Jolly good, jolly good.
You know, tarring and feathering a donkey is one thing.
I beg your pardon? It's grease paint, makeup.
But playing dolls dressed up with a wild animal, you're gonna want to be a lot more careful.
Strappy ain't king, Mr. Margaret. I saw her do it.
I always thought they got along.
But I digress. Absence of evidence is not evidence of absence, to quote Carl Sagan. A very glass-half-full quote. What I mean by that is just because all we have are vague rumors and hints from CEOs and anonymous sources doesn't mean Rockstar couldn't release Red Dead Redemption 3. Do you really want to wait until 2030? It's not like we have a choice. But you will be a whole different person in 7 years, especially if you are young now. You could fall in love and have kids, or be in grad school, or be so busy at your new job you don't have time for Arthur and Biscuit, or whoever Rockstar replaces them with. You may have moved on from video games altogether with some emerging new tech. Maybe they'll have holodecks in 2030. I'm being sarcastic again. Forgive me. All that being said, I would welcome Red Dead Redemption 3. However, I refuse to speculate on what that would entail. I don't care how many clicks it generates. That's not the type of story I want to tell on this channel. I want to talk about Arthur and John and horses, and John's mysterious obsession with condors. John hates condors. No one knows why. I'm Superantonio. Thanks for watching. I appreciate your views. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell for daily Red Dead Redemption 2 content, and we shall meet again. Further on down the trail.
You go get that boy. There'll be time for sorrow later.
If you're headed back there, Arthur, take this. I don't need it anymore.
What's that?
There's a chest in them caves, in the back to the left, hidden under a wagon. Dutch's chest. It's all our money. I know John told you I knew where it was.
Abigail Roberts.
Always was a good thief.
That you was. Go on, get out of here.
The many miles we walk, the many things we learn, the building of a shrine, only just to burn.